What's up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to About Even. Number one betting show on planet Earth. Brought to you by Neds. I do love Neds. I don't want to start like too flat. Neds are great, and I'll turn that on silent. Awful start from me. But Neds are great, and everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Everything is good. It was comfortably, punters and dribblers. Let's just get down to the fucking...
Let's just get
to the elephant in the room. Tom fumbled immortality over the weekend. He fumbled it badly. I
had the perfect week. Sitting there. No one's ever done a perfect week.
It was sitting there waiting to be pounded. He had fucking 8 perfect lines. Then he had the Izaki as his unit scooper. He stood to kill the season. He stood to collect all the gems, all the coins.
Could you imagine how insufferable I would have been?
You would have been fucking annoying. Like, I obviously had the Raiders tripled, and I wanted the Knights to win so badly. When I saw it happen, I was absolutely devastated to know that Tommy had picked up the perfect week and with it the season. But alas, gods be good, punters and dribblers. Gods be great. I was always... There at the back of my mind, there was a niggle. I was like, I reckon there's at least a chance that he hasn't put on the first bet of the 8. Because that Thursday can sneak up on you. Turns out, he didn't have that fucking bet on.
Well, it wasn't even, as it turns out now, like as I initially described it to you, or to like in the chat group, I was like, it was the fucking Storm Tigers game, which it was. But in the emotion of the whole thing, I just saw a red tick, a red cross, and I'm like, I'm so fucked here.
Yeah, I survived the whole time. It wasn't on because when I was a Zyking and I was story updating through it when it happened, I would update like the story with the bet slip and just saw nothing from him. And I didn't want to do it. I thought the slip never came through. I thought I was going to save for the show. I was like, call him out, and then Topless, where's the slip? And I was like, he doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it.
Like I knew he didn't have it.
And he just wouldn't post it. I'm like, this kid has not got a slip.
Contemplating trying to get away with it, I think.
No, what I was thinking, of course it cost us. No. You try and get away with it, right?
Yes, you do.
You hope that no one will ask you for the slip, but you know they're going to.
My thing
was more like I was going to wait. Like I was trying to work out whether it'd be funnier to just wait for the show to announce it. But then when Todd was asking me for slips, I'm like, okay, the time is nigh.
Well, you had to give a press conference either way.
I had to give a press conference either way, but I was like, there's no way you can truly... I'm not a good enough actor to sell the emotion of a fucking season-ending perfect week. You can't... Yeah, I was devastated. I saw that I fucked the whole thing. Fuck this bail.
If you can act your way out of it, but...
No, I couldn't, dude.
Out of not putting a bet on, I think, but not a unit scooper. Like, that will always...
You can't act your way out of not hitting an Izaki 8.
Because everyone... I've got the slips here as well, because everyone was like, these absolute dead shits online who are like... I reckon Tom might have just been fucking... They've all wigging out. They've all had like a powwow because he's hit it. They don't want to...
Guru?
Well, Guru as well, yeah.
Guilty as charged. Throw away the key.
But like, Tom might... Like, they don't want to ruin the season, so Tom's probably just saying like, no, he didn't put it on. No, guys, I don't give a fuck about ruining this season. I wanted to win. And not just win, but have the perfect fucking week. So
and be up on the board.
Can you confirm, Sebo, that the fucking thing's not there?
Yeah, you didn't...
I didn't even put on the Souths game.
You didn't even put on the Souths game.
And then by the time I got it on,
I got Raiders' leg even wrong.
No, it's wrong. That's what I mean. I'm like, I fucked the whole thing.
He got 5 from 7 legs. So that's how it shook out.
When I got onto when I finally put it on,
5 from 7.
When I put it on, I had the line had come in for the Tigers, and so that was wrong. It was 8.5, and the Raiders line had come into 1.5. It was fucked. I fucked the whole thing. I got my weekly bets on.
You got them on?
I got and I can show you. I've got this. Trust me, dude. I got the slips for those cunts.
The triples?
Got the triples here. Where are they? I got my triples, bro. Manly, tripled, 30.
Go to the app. We need the app. I don't need photos.
Hold on.
I didn't see that.
We'll get them one at a time. We'll do them one at a time.
So when did you realise? When did it dawn for you?
Way before the press conference. He realised way before.
I reckon he realised mid-game.
I reckon he realised on Saturday.
No, I didn't. Honestly, I realised that I was fucked on because I was out at a thing.
Would have been after Roosters one, surely.
No, dude. When I looked after at the end of the game to get the slip, and I was like red. I was just like, as soon as I saw red, I just went, holy shit, I'm fucked. And and then I just went back to trying to think about what I was going to do. I was trying to work out how I was going to lie my way out of it. and I was fucked.
Because it was earlier in the weekend when I think AJ Brimson was ruled out, and you said in the chat you might change your Titans line. You remember that? And then you didn't. In hindsight, I thought, maybe he's realised then. And if so, you ruined Sunday afternoon.
But also, you can't change the Titans line midweek because
no, because that would have been my weekly bet. That's my weekly bet.
It was just weekly bet. But I thought he might have realised at that point. Yeah.
No, I didn't, mate, bruh. Like, what difference? I realised when I fucking realised, and I was just like, oh my God.
I thought there was going to be a chance.
My stomach fell out of my ass.
I thought there was going to be a chance you didn't put the Thursday night game on. So the fact that you didn't put on many was just
yeah, I know. Because that's what I mean. When I'm telling you, I'm like, no, dude, I just picked the Storm. Because I just wasn't even properly looking at it. And then I went back through it and I was like, oh no, I actually fucked this thing like 3 different ways.
What was the lounge room celebration before you realised? It would have been big.
It was, I was like filming myself and then I was pumped. Then my kids were around. It was it was almost like the universe knew. Like something didn't feel right. Everyone was just around in the house and my wife's coming in. I'm like, I just didn't know what was going on. Like I was pumped, but like as soon as I saw it, I was like, "This is fucked."
But you would have known. But you would have known you didn't put the fucking first bet of the week on. You would have known that,
bro. I'm telling you,
mate, when I'm telling you, fucking lies.
So many lies. He was never pumped once. He fucking knew all week. He knew all weekend. He was never pumped enough.
Okay, well, that's like what? Why would I lie about that? I don't understand what benefit there is to lie.
You tell me.
I don't know.
You tell me. All I'm saying is you knew you didn't put the Rabbitohs game on. You would have known that.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't, cunt. Why would I lie about that?
Because you would have fucking put it on Friday when you put the bet on.
What I'm saying is, what benefit
when did you put the bet on?
I clearly missed the Rabbitohs game.
Yeah, so you knew in your soul that you'd missed a game.
I didn't though. That's what I'm saying. And what I'm trying to work out is what benefit is there to lying about that?
Because you just created a web of lies, which you do when you miss out of your scoop because you start.
So you're telling me
trying to plan lies out to get through this thing, and you've created a web.
So you're telling me Friday after the Thursday game. So you've had your Thursday bets on. You've watched the game. The next day we did a live stream. The next day you put your multi on and you go and you just forgot that you didn't have the Rabbitohs bet in there. Okay, sure. After the live stream we did with Timmy. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Don't understand what the benefit of that lie is.
Neither do we.
That's what I'm trying to work out. Stop lying! I'm fucking lying!
When you create a web, you get lost in it. And you're fucking lost in it and you're just trying to work your way out of it.
Sure. Okay. Anyway. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
Anyway, kid fumbled
Listen, it was the worst weekend of my life from a punting perspective.
So Bunnies minus 3.5. Tom starts off. He triples that. Have you got the...
Yep. Triple bet slip.
In app.
Yep. You know. Where are we? In app. You fucking loser. Where do we get a result?
Guru had Bunnies minus 1.5 over 43.5 tripled. Have you got your slip too, sir?
I do, mate. I do.
This is slip checking.
Yeah, we're checking slips today.
Where do you go to?
It's a good little wake-up call for everyone.
It's like the first time the teacher finally checks homework.
Go to result.
There. Yeah, sweet.
You check Tommy's and I'll check Rue's. Here we are. Okay.
Where am I? Doubled.
No, it should be.
I doubled it actually, not tripled.
He's doubled it. Okay. There's a first fuck up. Hang on.
There might be a second fuck up over here.
Just going to have to get up the fucking sheet here.
No, because this is...
Oh, man. Tripled? Tom thinks this is tripled? Pay out $55?
Don't you put... Isn't it?
No, it's going to pay out 150. Tripled my ass. No. This is good.
So what's that?
That's
how many? What is it? Is it anything?
That's just a normal bet.
Oh, huge.
I had a head spin for how funny that was.
Oh, this is just cut around this. I just got.
No, are you going to update it?
We might just go through all of them and do it at the end because there might be some more fuck ups coming.
Well, there will be.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh no.
Good stuff. What else happened? Rabbitohs.
Still good bet though, right?
Good bet. Rabbitohs 32 defeated the Eels 16. That was the game. Guru had Bunnies minus 1.5 over 43.5. Tom had Bunnies minus 3.5 tripled. Guru had it doubled, and Tom didn't have it tripled. He just had the regular stake on. I had Latrell and Pensini.
So
he didn't score, and Seba had Trellin over 51.5. That doesn't hit.
This is calamitous.
Titans 20 defeat the Sharks 16. Tom, Titans plus 7.5. I had David Fafita and Nickora, nothing there. Seb had Titans, Kinney and AKP. Kinney and AKP, nothing there. Guru was all red, and the Lippy had David Fafita as well, who's just been letting down the boys.
This week, dude. He's due.
Last couple, maybe the last month.
Kid's due.
So you had that Titans bet on, mate?
I think you did.
I did.
Okay.
I've got the fucking...
We'll check
Bets
that.
are on.
We'll check your Manly bet.
Yeah, check it.
Panthers, yeah, we'll be
Now
checking
I'm
that.
fucking worried about that.
Panthers 14 defeated the Broncos 6. Tommy had minus 4.5 on the Panthers.
Thank you.
I had Throbbo, Walsh, Edwards, and To'o. Only Walsh and To'o score. Sebo, well done, mate. Under 45.5, To'o 364.
Yeah, little sippy bet.
Happy with that?
Very happy with that.
Nice.
Very happy with that. But I think you've also robbed me of a few triples.
You didn't get that. You had Storm minus 9.5.
Yeah, tripled.
They didn't win by 9.5 points.
Yeah, they did. They
by
won by
Yeah,
12.
they did. They won by 12.
Did they?
Yeah.
What the fuck was I looking at?
Everyone's off this week. This is a nightmare week. Yeah, they won by 12.
Yeah, 40-28.
Fuck. I was just looking at the fucking Panthers bet the whole fucking time.
This is a professional operation we got here. Jesus Christ.
All good. I'll fix that up because there's going to be a couple of things that need to fix up.
This thing's going. You're going to have to change another triple for Daddy.
Yeah,
I think.
sorry for skipping ahead, but
That's all right. That's
Sebo.
okay.
It's fucking, you're getting emotional. I understand
Guru, you're a Sorensen short. The Lippy short as well. Bulldogs 13 defeated the Warriors 12.
it. Thank you.
Tommy, Waz 5 plus 5.5.
There was something about the Waz there, even though they lost.
I had RTS and Tracy, nothing doing. Critter and Tracy for Seb, nothing doing. Tracy first try scorer for Guru, nothing doing. And Libby had AFB and Kickout. AFB doesn't score. So it's not a great week. Especially if your name's Edward Simpson. It was fucking horrific. We will get to that. Storm 40 defeat the Tigers 28. Apologies, Sebo. Why don't you take us away, mate?
I was sick on Wednesday, so I put my bets on Thursday. I saw 9.5. And
It came in a lot. People were like, bro, the Tigers weren't playing 13 I'm like, yes, they were.
Fucking
cunt.
people.
Yes,
like,
they were.
It was a Wednesday. How the fuck has he got 13 and a half?
doesn't move that much,
It does, you dumb
Because I think
fucks. It
Grant got
clearly
ruled
does.
out.
But no one puts bets on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Everyone does
Yeah.
them on game day. It's like you don't know what you're talking about.
I thought I
Some
was like
people
in
are
a,
so dumb.
I put it on straight away because I was trying to do my bets, and I felt like if anyone's like tried to buy like an ICO or like an NFT, the rush of like, quick, I've just got to do this. I'm like 9.5, fucking take it, dude. Like, what are you? Just press triple right now.
Have we got a slip for you?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, yeah, get it up.
In app.
Someone knows how to triple a
Yeah,
freaking
I don't
bet.
know what I'm
Yeah.
looking at, so give it to Sebo.
Yes.
There we go. Well done. Well done,
Well
Sebo.
done. He knows how to triple.
That's how you triple.
He
It's
knows-
funny as well. I'm calling everyone dumbasses who are like, good. There's a lot even come in. I'm like, I probably shouldn't be yelling too loud at this point.
All right. The Seagulls 21 defeat the Cowboys 20.
Take my triple away. I just got right.
What have you got on it?
Can we check your Tigers bet as well, just to make sure you got it?
Yeah, hold on. Where's my
Let's just check everything here.
Go to resulted.
I'm in fucking
Okay.
resulted.
Okay, go up here. So there's your shot. Go up, 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 up. Hold on.
There's the Bulldogs bet.
Yeah, Manly.
Manly, Bulldogs.
It should be around here.
Yeah, there it is.
Manly's there. We got
Where's
Manly.
Tigers?
you got $19 on it.
Where's the fucking...
So you don't have your Tigers bet at all.
Where's my Tigers bet? Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God! No. This guy is a shark. This guy is a liar, a fucking liar.
No. That's not even a lie. I just didn't know. I thought I had that on. That's huge.
Okay, so your Manly cows triple.
It's not a triple.
If it's paid out $19 though. That's
It's not even a unit. So you get nothing. You get nothing. You get absolutely nothing for that. That's a loss. Can't put $1 on something, mate. That's not how it works. This is a train wreck. This is a fucking train
I
wreck.
think the veil needs to come on.
Oh my God, he tripled it as well. That hurts.
Veil back on. Help.
This is so good. This is so good. Oh
good
my
stuff.
God, this is just good for the soul.
This is good shit.
This is just good for the soul. I hope you're enjoying this at home, punters and dribblers, because this is good stuff.
Pure. Kids in trouble. Kids at like
Roosters minus 13.5. Do you have that on?
I did, but I just whacked 10 on all of them, so whatever the fucking...
10? Oh, no. What about all his bets? He might have fucking not won a bet here. So we got to go back and check all of them. You know the rules.
Might be easier just to look at it once.
No, I'll just do it at the end. Okay. Just make it easier.
We'll have a quick look.
Oh, shit.
We'll have a quick look. Did you triple yours, Sebo? Your Roosters bet minus 13.5?
When you are a dad stuck at home and sick, you want your heart rate going, so you know how to triple stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, this is awful.
Beautiful. Well
This
done.
is the toughest day of my life.
I had Teddy and Cheese. Cheese doesn't hit. Rue had Teddy and Warrior Hargraves, who didn't score. Lippy had Lomax and Watson. And Crichton. Crichton scored, but Lomax and Watson didn't. Final game of the round, I tripled the Raiders. If anyone watched that game, it was an absolute fucking shit show. It was just a shit show. No one wanted to win the game. The last half an hour was one of the worst fucking games, worst half an hours I've ever seen. No one was interested in 2 points. No one. Tommy had Raiders plus 4.5. That'll be checked. I had Raiders tripled. That doesn't get up. Guru had Knights tripled. How'd you go, buddy?
There she is, mate. Took me a lot longer to find than I'm willing to admit. She's
There he
there.
goes.
150.
66. Rue is, listen, he knows what he's doing.
Kid knows
Credit
what he's
to
doing.
him. Sebo had over 49.5, Marju, Ponga and Timoko. Rue, talk me through your Knights win. It must have been hollow at the time.
Mate, it was so hollow.
It must be feeling a little fuller now, though, right? I assume it's...
I'll tell you what the worst moment was. There was a moment where KP went down the left edge and it was a simple pass and Kaipi's Paul was going to go through, untouched. Elliot fucking Whitehead takes the intercept. Unbelievable. He goes down the other end and the Newcastle just didn't get out of their own half. It was an absolute shit show, that game.
I thought it was
couldn't
destined
enjoy it
for
because I
you
was
to...
just cheering against
It was
this fucker.
it was an absolute shit.
Yeah.
It was a poo slinger of
Like,
all
it was
poo
good to
slingers.
watch because you were watching an Azaki come off, so I was interested on that perspective. And it was like...
Had some emotion in
But
it.
obviously now,
Well,
looking
now,
back,
in the cold light of day.
But I thought it was going to be... I thought there was going to be the stars aligned for Rue that Tom would lose his bet because Kai Pearce, Sonny Bill Williams, whatever his name is, would have crashed through.
Yep.
That
And
would have been poetic. I think it's turned out better for everyone right now.
Well, Kai Pearce would have scored though, wouldn't he? If Elliot didn't get that.
Yeah, he would have scored. He was over.
Yeah.
I've
So
gone
that's
from
his-
the greatest punter of all time
To the worst.
Which, I was the worst before this round.
That's the round. Just the unit scoopers. Obviously, Tom had 5 from 7 legs, famously. I was 1 from 4. Seb had 5 from 7. Guru had 4 from 7. Lippy had 2 from 7. And in the hot seat, which I'm now out of, Turbo, who didn't get past the ball, doesn't score a try. Rue's now in. He's got 2 weeks to get 2 bets. If he gets 2 bets right, back to back, he will be a 2-time champ of the hot seat. Another $1,000 will be in his pocket. A lot to play for, punters and dribblers. Just give us a
Heating
little
up.
moment of your time.
We'll be
while
back
we go
after
and-
this short mathematical break. Punters and dribblers just had to get one of our high-level accountants into the studio just to run some numbers. I will say this, things have changed considerably for your host in terms of...
Considerably would be one of the great understatements of all time. He should have collected, if all bets were put on correctly, over 200 units.
Yep.
After the shakeout, after we realised that he was only putting 1 unit on his line bets, so he wasn't getting full payouts for everything, he didn't triple 1 bet.
Yep.
He didn't put another triple on altogether, which counts as a loss.
Did you get my triple on the... Well, as in triple, but because it's...
I got a single bet.
Yeah, but the Rabbitohs one?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Terrific. So instead of winning over 200 units and killing the season, Tom for the week third, minus 4.66.
Not last, though.
Well done, Tom. That's
everyone.
incredible. Sebo won the week, 3 from 9, 13.29 units. Guru was second, 2 from 9 bet, 7.06. Tom third, famously. Lippy fourth, 0.9, 0 from 9, minus 5.8. And Edward of 2 triples down the shit of fame, minus 17.34 units.
Yeah, that's big for you,
Fucking
buddy.
brutal. Guru, now out by 58 units over his old mate Edward Simpson. He's up 21.11 units. Well done, Roo.
Well
Fucking
done.
very impressive, mate. Very impressive.
Really happy for you, mate. Honestly, really happy for you.
I'm in second, minus 37.51. Tom third, minus 53.68.
I'm third. Minus 45.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. Sorry. I didn't move it up.
Can I just say,
I didn't move it up.
since the Rabbitohs 5 in a row, I was in the minus 80s. And I have fucking like Bruce Wayne myself out of that cave a little bit.
Sorry, mate. Sorry,
year.
mate. I didn't move it up. Sebo, now third, minus 45.58. Tom, fourth, essentially last because the Lippy sucks, minus 53.68. And the Lippy...
What a week.
Water finds its level with the Lippy, and they've finally slipped to
Well, you
last,
can
minus
say that about myself
57.9.
as well, really.
That is the most brutal week in the history of the show, and it's not even close.
Comfortably the most brutal week.
How do you go from 200 plus units to minus 4.66?
Listen, dude, you find a way.
Oh my
You find a way.
God.
That stings, but I am... Listen, don't worry, everyone who thought it was a conspiracy, it was. I threw the whole thing for content. That was not just me being an incompetent piece of shit.
And that is accountability.
Huge. Should we get into some bets, guys? Let's try and change the mood here a little bit. Let's get positive. Let's get happy. Let's get up vibe. I'd like to try and turn things around again. And let's start with the Dolphins v. the Rabbitohs. Short week.
Never seen anything like it.
No, you haven't. You haven't.
It's just extraordinary.
People will tell tales of that for a while. I won't live it down, and that's okay. But it's a tough thing to swallow.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Tough week.
Tough week.
Tough week.
Tough week.
Back to betting.
Yep.
If we could. Lippy this week. Sebo, Roo, who's doing it?
I'll take it away. Troy the Wonder Boy, Sapsford.
Sapsford.
I was wondering what you boys would do with this. I'm very keen to hear.
Well, I like Troy the Wonder Boy. That's not bad.
Troy the Wonder Boy is pretty good.
That is pretty good. I also respect Troy's generally. Is there even Americans called Troy, or is Troy like an Australian name? Obviously, there's the city of Troy, but like in an Australian sense. I don't know a Troy.
Has the city of Troy's name been like westernized? Because Troy doesn't strike me as
But it was a Greek city, so maybe...
Troy.
Troy, yeah.
Because when I think of Troy's, I think of like people from Dubbo.
Well, that's the thing. No, like now,
what I mean?
when you hear
Yeah.
Troy, you don't think of the city and Brad Pitt. I think of like you're wearing a fucking blue singlet and you're getting out of your ute and you're just a hard-working man.
Yeah, you know how to use your hands.
Does Troy know how to use his hands, or is he?
Mate, I was about to say, very good touch football player, Troy. He used to
you
do this thing where he'd get into dummy half, and instead of just picking the ball up, he'd flick it up and then catch it.
Oh wow, he's a bit of a
Yeah,
magician.
it was a bit mesmerising watching it. Could play footy, Troy.
Love that from Troy. Again,
that.
not surprised he's good with his hands.
No, that's not surprising. Again, just want everyone to know I'm still really feeling it. I'm still
I can
really
imagine.
upset. I'm still really upset. Dolphins, Rabbitohs, KO Stadium, $1.60 the Dolphins, $2.35 the Rabbitohs. 3.5 points is the line. 49.5 is the total. For the first time today, everyone, our injured compatriot, the random stats guy. How are you, mate?
Doing better than you by the
Thank you.
sounds of it. So
That would
very
be fair.
grateful. Healing up really nicely. Buy round footy, obviously a tough one with the stats, but one good thing is that it will be dry for the entire weekend. No rain predicted in Queensland or New South Wales for the games. We'll start with the Finns and the Souths game. South Sydney obviously rolling with 5 straight wins. The Finns, they've only won one of their last 5 games, but more importantly, they're missing Jeremy Marshall King for this one. They've only won 2 of their last 8 games with him missing, so I don't mind Souths there for an upset at 2.35. For try scorers, the Bunnies fullback has scored in each of the last 4 games, and the Finns have conceded a try to a fullback in each of their last 3 games. Jai Gray also scored in the last major buy round for South Sydney. He's paying $2.70.
All right. I'm going to throw down to you, Guru, down the end there, mate. What are you thinking?
Boys, I'm going to go Cody Walker this week. I think without Latrell, he'll take a lot of control, as he has been anyway. And boys, Jermaine Osako played on the left wing last week. I think that's or when they last played before the bye, I think that was to try and cover Zach Lomax in that game. I think he moves back to the right where he plays his best footy. Cody Walker-Isako, $9.80. I'll be a little bit more vocal soon on this. Bets for this week. So I'll let you guys take it away.
Oh, okay. Wow, he's fucking...
You're going to be vocal, eh?
Vocal.
I am, yeah.
Okay, wow, he's a bit of fucking lip to
What are you
it.
going to be vocal about, mate?
We'll see. So, what's your bet, mate?
Mate, I'm going Bunnies win. I am a little bit nervous, though, but it's just buy-round footy. A lot of stars out, a lot of points out, Trill out, but I think Bunnies are going well. I hope they can continue to go well because it means I've been winning weeks. I've won like 4 out of 5 weeks when the Bunnies win. But I'm taking Cody. He just seems to be all around the ball at the moment. And then Bostock, I want a double ender, 1086. I'm kind of, double ender. Bunnies win, but I just don't know about buy rounds, but I'm taking the Bunnies.
Fuck the buy rounds. I'm a big Bozzy guy as well, by the way. A huge fan of Bostock. Won't be betting on him this week. Now, I did put these bets on before accountability, and I realised how fucked I truly was. But I am going to stick with my vibe, because even though I fucked up all the bets from this week, I am clearly like tapping into something, or maybe I just was last week and I'm back to being fucked. I don't know.
Do you know what a triple is? Like, do you know?
I do, and I'm going Bunnies win triple.
Explain how much. What's the payout for a triple?
Fucking 3 times what it usually would be.
So what do you know? So what's the payout going to be?
Oh, mate, I'm not a maths guy. I'm going to have to work that out.
What are you talking about? It's simple as fucking...
Oh my God.
I don't pretend to be a numbers guy.
It's not a numbers guy thing.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Well, if it's
What's the normal payout?
$50.
So what's
Times
the
that by
triple?
3.
Yeah, all right.
Oh my God. You need to be fucking sent to see someone. mate.
Well, listen, I think I'll have to be on a therapist's couch after today. That's for damn sure.
I can't understand why the Bunnies are underdogs here. It doesn't make sense to me. I know Latrell's not playing.
Cam Murray.
Cam Murray. But he was only just
But
recently back anyway.
The Bunnies
when they
have
were
been
sort of-
rolling, dude. Jack White,
Jack White
Cody
and Cody,
Walker, they're
yeah.
fucking rooting the house down.
What's he?
I don't love it. You're playing the Dolphins, coming off a bye, 2 weeks to prepare. No Cam Murray's huge. No Latrell's obviously massive.
Can't be talked out of it.
No. Well,
I think
I'm
it's
not gonna talk
huge.
about
I think it's a huge play for you guys.
I like Bunnies.
Yeah, same.
I like Bunnies to win 235 tripled. I like it.
Mate,
I
you-
like it,
you
which is a
didn't-
payout of $150.
You were talking, again, all of my betting aside, you were talking mad shit last week. I got a perfect round. So, like,
You
I
were
mean,
talking about
well,
shit.
you were talking mad shit, dude. I got a perfect round.
might be the worst perfect round of all
Yeah,
time.
that's fine.
It is the most.
It
It's
is the worst perfect round.
imperfect perfect round of all
But
time.
it was a perfect round. We
Actually,
do
you know
that.
what? Off the back of you two shitting the bed so much last week, I'm going to triple stake Dolphins.
There you go. There you go. That's what we like to see. Fuck.
He's pretty good at these.
Yeah,
He's pretty good at these.
He is.
Pretty good at these.
There's no real competitiveness between me and him, but you're the closest thing to him, so he is just going the opposite there, and he's got units to play with.
Lippy has Cody and White and 10-18.
Troy boy.
Troy boy.
Troy boy.
I was real devo they didn't get on the Bash Brothers. Like Trell, Cody, and White and all scored last week. It's just a sick triple. Yeah, it's a Bash Brothers multi. Like,
Bash Brothers bet.
yeah.
Sharks, Tigers, Shark Park. I fucking don't know what this game's doing.
Neither.
Don't have a clue. We got $1.42 for the Sharks, $2.85 for the Tigers. 7.5 is the line, 49.5 the total points, punters and dribblers. Rando, give us something to help us punt buy round footy, please.
I wouldn't get too distracted with Nico being out. The Sharks, they haven't lost a Friday night match at Shark Park since 2018. They've won their last 4 games by 10-plus points. The Tigers, they have only won 1 of their last 18 night games. Their last 4 Friday night games have been decided by 18-plus points against them. So I do like the Sharks to cover that -7.5 line. For try scorers, Sione Katoa, he is an absolute lock here. 7 tries in his last 4 games. The Tigers conceding a try to a right winger in each of their last 6 games. But if you are looking for a bit more value, Fanuaf Pole, he scored in 3 of his last 4 games, and the Sharks, they've opened the front door to front rowers in 4 of their last 5 games.
Can I ask something? Are those stats thrown out by the fact that the halfback's not playing?
No, because without Nico, Sione Katoa scored in 3 of the 3 matches.
But in terms of lines and shit?
I think it should be fine. These are the Tigers.
Tigers haven't been that fucking... They haven't been that bad.
And Sharks have also been really good without Nico. That's the other thing. Yeah, that they've played really well when he hasn't been there.
Beat
That-
Storm,
now
beat
they're both
Broncos.
conflicting vibes.
I
don't
just
know what
never
the fuck
trust
I'm
the
doing.
Sharks.
They're very
I don't trust the Sharks and I don't trust the Tigers. I'm doing double end of territory here, and who gives a fuck? Nickera and Galvin, 14.75. It's just a who the fuck knows. It's buy round. Gods be good. I will be actually putting money on this bet. That's a rugby league promise. But that's
Are you
where
going
I'm
to put
at.
money on
Yeah,
this?
I think I probably will this time. I think I
Are
probably
you going
will.
to put money on it this
Well,
time?
look, I have every intention of it. I can't actually make that promise.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to get. I think I'm going to get some perfect round merch made as well.
What for yourself?
Fucking oath. Yeah. Perfect round.
Well, the imperfect round.
The imperfect round. Yeah, that's actually more what
That's
it is.
what it is.
But it was a perfect round, but it wasn't imperfect.
Yeah, but like if you're not putting the money on it, it's just going like putting up. Hey, here's my tips for the weekend.
Well,
and I've
fucking
got my
who cares,
tips.
dude? Imagine giving a perfect round of tips. Never been done in the history of the world.
There's nothing behind it though.
Nah, but there is. There's something behind it.
It has been done before.
What? The perfect round. The perfect round is all your 8 bets.
I tell you,
And you've done
it's
it.
as interesting as when
No, he
all the
didn't do all
columnists
eight bets in
yeah,
Uniscoop, but
and the
that's a
columnists
perfect
put
round.
it, at the bottom of the paper, it's like their picks for the week, tiny.
Yeah.
That's as interesting as picking a round of lines without actual money behind
dude,
it.
That's
Oh, great!
No one's done that with a
Mark
Uniscoop.
Gasnier
Like,
picked the
perfect
Dragons.
round,
Great.
dude.
Who gives a
Perfect
fuck?
round.
Like, he's
Listen,
got no money
You're
on
not
it.
just picking win or loss, dude. You're picking lines. Don't disrespect the Ozaki there, bro. I picked 8 perfect lines and then put them all together and then fucked it all up.
You had 8 perfect tips. You had 6. You said you had
He
6.
had
You had
tips.
6. You had
Imperfect
6.
round.
You had 6 bets and 2 tips.
No one cares about
Imperfect
tips.
round. Imperfect round.
You should get a shirt. You get a shirt saying 6 bets, 2 tips.
No, dude. I'm listening. It'll be the imperfect round.
That'd be great.
You reckon they'd sell?
6 bets, 2 tips.
Yeah, you reckon 6 bets, 2 tips would sell?
Yeah, 6
Okay,
bets, 2
sweet.
tips.
We'll get that up on the store. That'll be our first merch for about even. Eddie, what are you doing?
Mate, I'm completely thrown now. Absolutely fucking thrown. I don't know what I'm doing. And to be honest, I've just lost a lot of inspiration for this round of football. I really have. And in particular, I've lost a lot of inspiration for this game, Sharks versus Tigers at Shark Park. I don't feel anything. I see a Shark side that's fucking lost its identity and lost its fucking vibe and is slipping quick. I see the Tigers that suck and will probably win another spoon, 3 in a row. And I ask myself, what are you going to do? And I don't know. I've got no idea. I came in here with Tigers plus 7.5. Lob, this new kid, some 6'5" guy that can actually jump for 2 tries. Is that a stupid bet? Most likely. I can't, but I can't
For
be.
$8? $8.
It's just the worst bet of all time. It's the
fuck
worst
is
bet.
going
It's the
on,
worst
dude?
bet. I'm open about that. I'm
That
acknowledging
is a
it.
bad bet.
I'm acknowledging
That's
it.
a lippy bet, dude.
It's a shocker. Tigers plus 7.5. Lob 2 plus 8. It's awful.
Fucked up, dude. For 8.30,
It's
8.83.
awful. It's awful. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Fuck it.
You have to.
I've got to, and I will.
That's disgusting.
It's a bad bet. It's a bad bet. My worst of the season, comfortably. And I've had some shockers.
Sebo?
I'm with Eddie in that I have no inspiration for this game. You know, it's the week before an Origin decider. It's
That's
the week
all I'm
before a
thinking
Happy
about.
Major.
That's all I'm thinking
There's just like a
about.
big week next week for everyone. I
Oh, the
don't
biggest,
care.
mate, the biggest night of all time.
Yeah. So, like Sharks versus Tigers, I don't even get my Friday 6 p.m. game, which is normally I get up for that.
That's Sebo's
like,
special.
That's my special. Like, I'm just going to go to bed and watch The Boys or something on Amazon for this game. I actually
that
don't
a
give
good
a
show?
shit. It's good because of Homelander. The actor is actually an amazing actor as like a sociopath. If he wasn't in it, it'd be like an all right show. But it's really good with him. Shout out House of Dragon as well.
Oh, is it getting good?
Oh.
Okay, don't say. I've only watched 2 episodes.
Oh, no, Ep 4's. It
heated up.
It heated up.
Okay,
Well, the
okay,
fuck up.
good. I also like what you're wearing there, Sebo. You look good.
Yeah, it's
You look
probably
fuckable.
the best thing you can wear on a golf course, or just on a show,
Well,
or just
dude, yeah, you
anywhere.
just wear it
like
anywhere.
just fucking
Really nice pair of slacks.
yeah, it feels fresh.
very cool.
Look out for it. But look, I hate this. I hate this game. I hate this bet. I'm taking the Tigers line because the Sharks. When you were getting close with your Ozaki, I was like, I've got one before, and it's come down to a Sunday before, and on that Sunday it was Knights versus Sharks, and Knights beat them like 36-6. So I think that's. It's like going to a therapist. That's uncovered my distrust of the Sharks, and I just hate them. So I'm taking the Tigers line, and then Royce and Appy because I don't give a shit. 32.77. This is how I came from the bottom. When you're not sure and have no inspiration, bet high. Don't risk units. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. What happened when poor old Tom used to do that? Used to get fucking buried.
No, but you never backed. You used to
Perfect round. Let's move on.
to protect
Perfect
the
round.
lead.
Boys, I'm going to go Atkinson. Obviously, Hines out. I assume Trindle will take a bit more control, but I like Atkinson as a ball runner. Katoa, like the stats. And Iro, boys, we've been holding on to him in Supercoach for ages, and he hasn't scored a try. He hasn't done anything. I just get a feeling he'll cross this week and make a lot of money over the next few weeks to make it hard to drop him.
Yeah,
I've this Supercoach.
I think I
season's
sold him
going.
last week.
Did you? I think I've still got him.
think so.
You
You don't have anyone.
I haven't opened the app, and I keep getting notifications like, you got 400 points this round. I'm like, oh, great. Cool.
Yeah, I did all this buy round planning for like one of the latest buys, and then I realised it came up against you, and I'm like, I didn't need to do anything because I'm just in the head-to-heads now. Like I don't, and I was like,
you didn't need to do anything, buddy.
complete waste of your time, buddy.
Nah, you don't need to do
The
anything.
Lippy has Katoa, Nikora, Atkinson.
Pretty sure Latu Fanu's in my fucking
24.96. Again, I've just got all my eyes, all my energy on fucking next Wednesday night.
Katoa, Nikora, Atkinson for 24.96 ain't bad.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good bet. Atkinson's on the wing, isn't he?
Nah, he's at
5'8".
5'8".
Oh, he's in at 5'8".
But the Tigers have conceded a try to a 5'8" in each of the last
not a
5
bad.
games.
That's a pretty good bet from Troy.
Nice, Troy.
I don't mind that.
Good on you, Troy.
If I remember, which I clearly don't, I might have something on it. Let's move on. Titans v the Eels at Seabass, $1.44 for the Titans, $2.80 the Eels. 7.5 is the line and 52.5 is the total. Rando, what do you got?
The Titans, they're looking for 3 straight wins for the first time since 2021, but they haven't beaten the Eels at home since 2017, losing their last 4 games. So I don't mind the Eels to cover that plus 7.5 line. For try scorers, I'm looking at Clint Gufferson here for the Parramatta Eels. He has scored 4 tries in his last 3 games against the Titans, and the Titans concede more tries to fullbacks than any other team in the competition.
I just don't think the Eels, I mean, especially with that Mitchy Mose and all that shit, that whole stat of like, oh, they haven't fucking beaten the Eels at home since 2017, that doesn't bother me at all.
No, it doesn't bother me.
But I'm also like, I don't even really give a fuck about the result in this game. What I do care about is an angry, offended, disrespected David Fafita. He's fucking angry and he's offended and he's been disrespected. And I think one try, is Campbell 5'8"?
Yeah, Campbell's on his edge.
You should put him down for a hattie. One for being angry, one for being disrespected, and one for being whatever the fuck.
Listen,
else
I liked it. You know, I'm gonna ponder that, Eddie, because I do like it.
Don't
I'm
you
gonna
think that's smart?
I do. I'm gonna go check the odds. I'm just gonna go and peruse the odds for a Fafita hattie. But like, there is also, you know, a part of me that doesn't want to do that and just go with 2 because I think he gets one for sure. And then you're just hoping for one more with Campbell there. That, if I stick with it, is 640. I'm going to throw to you, though, while I go and ponder my future.
Jaden Campbell back in the side. Big fan of his work. Huge fan of his work. He's banged for me a couple of times this year, so he'll be going straight in, punters and dribblers. And then Blaze Taulungi, because he's just been scoring. 748.
Wouldn't you chuck off a feeder in there? You don't think he's...
I'll tell you why I haven't
Jeez.
I'll tell you why I haven't put David in, Tom. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
If you care to listen.
I'd love to.
I've put him in probably the last 6 weeks. He has not banged for me once, and I've just had enough.
Don't you think he's due there?
I've just had enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've had enough. I'm not going to do it to myself again.
What's he paying for a hattie?
I'm doing it.
Punters and dribblers?
I'm taking 4 guys because I see this as like Titans could do one of those like 60-point games.
Yeah.
And I'm treating it like, you know, one of those movies like The Expendables or Love Actually, where it's an ensemble. You know what I mean? Like it's an ensemble of like good actors or well-known actors. So I'm taking the well-known guys that everyone's getting behind. I didn't have Kenny, but then I'm in there because of random. I'm taking Carney, P, Fafita, Campbell, and Kenny. 28.76.
So I've actually bet.
It's a Love Actually ensemble.
Ensemble cast.
Like ensemble cast.
I'm glad
bet.
you didn't
Yeah.
say the fucking Marvel ensemble.
Then
cast
that's not
either.
ensemble.
No, I know.
Because none of those actors are nobodies unless they're in those Marvel movies. So,
Dude,
whatever.
I respect it. I respect it.
Valentine's Day as well. I'm glad you didn't give that a run.
I'm going to go for Fafita hat trick mainly because I've had a tough week and this is just an indulgence. You know what I mean? This is me just sitting down.
Be gluttonous.
This is a gluttonous pig bet. It's $34. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
When in doubt, be gluttonous. Simple as that. Guru.
I'm going to double stake here. I think Keanu Keeney at $2.20 is outrageous in this game. Parramatta without Mitch Moses. I think the Titans put on a score and Keeney, give me over $2.
He's
Swallow
better
up every day of the
He's
week.
starting to. He's really starting to fucking roll into the season.
But he's also like it's like Monopoly when you have all the hotels and shit. You can start to fuck around a little bit, and it just is annoying.
At
me
minus
'cause it's a good
37
bet.
units, I've just got to be honest with the punters and dribblers. At minus 37 units, I'm all at sea.
Yeah.
All upstairs, I'm a mess.
But you do,
think
like,
you're a mess,
as someone who was minus 80
Do you think
units,
you're a
the
mess?
only
You're
way
wearing
to
a
get
fucking
out of
veil.
it,
Well, but no one cares.
only way to get out of it is to triple. I tripled my way from minus 80 to minus
I've got
50.
a triple. I've got Bunnies triple.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got Bunnies triple. I'm
it.
tripling.
I
Yeah,
I'm tripling.
yeah.
And I like my unit scuba this week too. I reckon it bangs.
Okay, so that is you've gone as well.
Lippy,
Sebo, there. What's
Jojo
Lippy
Blaze, Kinney, rather, 11.28. Jojo Blaze, Kinney.
done? Not as good as your last bet. Don't hate it. Not as good as your last.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind it.
It's okay.
Broncos, Dragons. Suncorp, $1.50 for the Broncos, $2.60 for the Dragons, 6 is the line, and 50.5 the total. If we go to Rando, geez, like $1.50 for the Broncos, all their players out, sort of freaks me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. They're not that good. They're fucking 5 on the trot sort of stuff. But who knows, Rando? You got something that's going to maybe make me think differently?
I think the line's good for the Broncos here. The Dragons, they've lost 10 of their last 11 games without their star playmaker, Ben Hunt. The Broncos, they've won 12 of their last 15 games at Suncorp against the Dragons. The Broncos have also won 10 of their last 12 round 19 matches during that origin period. For try scorers, it's time to wrangle the Stags. He scored 5 tries in his last 4 games. And the Dragons, they have conceded 6 tries down their left edge in their last 4 games with a try, at least 1 try in each of those 4 games.
Love it,
Here he
dude.
is.
Love it, Rando. I'm fucking wrangling this week. Now, I know I was just anti-Broncos before I threw to him, but that was more just about what they were paying at $1.50. Mam Stags, 6.12, awful price. But if you're going to wrangle a Stags, like, I'm just hoping to Christ that he scores in buy-round footy. Like, he hasn't scored a try in maybe 50 weeks of football. I don't know what it is, but yeah, what do you do? What do you do?
Stag's last game, he was the captain of the Broncos. He ran for 30 metres. I don't know.
Time to change. Yeah.
If anyone's going to turn it around, it's you at the moment, mate.
Correct. Thank you, mate. I don't detect much sincerity in your voice.
Well, there's not a heap. There's just not.
Edward?
I have got, Thomas, Jordan Ricky, who I just like getting on because I just love the look of him. He's a fucking stallion, Jordan Ricky. And Ezra Mam, I just think that with all the outs, he stands up and he delivers. The man is silky smooth. $9.40, putting them both together, punters and dribblers. Not a bad price.
It's not a bad price. Seba?
I'm also joining the hunt. I'm going for the Stags, third name on the board. I actually hate this game, and I think that's a game where you go hunting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, stay away from trying to understand stuff like lines, players out, blah, 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 blah.
I don't understand them.
Just go fucking hunting. Like, get away from base camp, where everyone's talking about shit about on the fire. Get into the bush and go hunting. And I'm taking Mariner and Sloan. Why? Because I'm better hunters than them. I'm going to lead this exhibition. I hate those guys. I've never banged on them before, but I'm just going to show them a thing or two how to get a Stags. 13.58.
So this is like a dad taking his kids out.
It's like instead of me being equals with my hunter, or when I went with fucking Siva, I'm like, dude, you show me what to do. Now I'm like, I'll show you guys what to do.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys what to do.
A couple of young kids.
Couple
that
young
need,
kids. Yeah. If you want to see how to take down a fucking stag, watch this. That's how I'm hunting.
Okay.
I haven't done that like that before.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Roo?
I'm going to go for Marshke. I like teams missing their key ball player, betting on the halves. They always tend to run a lot. So Marshke, getting like 5 or 6s for him, and then Dean Mariner's at like $2.15. I think value's too good there. So Marshke Mariner, $12.35.
Is Jock Madden injured? Who's the halfback for fucking...
His name's
Rogers.
Rogers. I really like him. I would have had him there a few weeks ago.
oh, okay. Over Jock Madden.
Yes.
Interesting.
Kempy disagrees with me. Read into that what you will.
Well, he's a Broncos
Well.
dick rider.
No comment. But I don't disagree with you.
That sounds like a comment then.
It sounds
Don't Billy Slater us here, mate. Because no comment. You made a comment. It was about
Comment was made.
Comment was made. It was about Kempy.
That's right.
Clip that up.
Clip it up. Lippy, Tupalotu, Ezra Mam, 5.33.
Few mams getting around.
Great odds.
Few mams getting around. Yeah, really good odds. Let's move on. Last game of the round here, punters and dribblers. This is a big one. Sunday. I'm assuming it's 4 p.m. Brookvale Oval, the 8th wonder of the rugby league world. 4 Pines Park, if you will, Edward.
Yes.
Manly, horny favourites $1.40. Knights, $2.95. Line 8.5. Total 49.5. Rando, what's happening?
Looks good here for Manly. Newcastle, they have an 18% win record at Brookvale Oval, 4 wins in 22 games. It's the worst record at the venue of any active NRL team. Lovely. Manly, of course, with Turbo back, they love having him there. 71% win rate with him playing compared to 35% when he's not. So Manly should win that one. For try scorers, I like the new kid on the block, Jamie Humphreys. The Knights, they've conceded 4 tries to halfbacks in the last 4 games. Jamie Humphreys has 9 try involvements in his last 5 New South Wales Cup games.
Send him to
3
South.
tries.
Get rid of him.
Fuck
Sounds
him
like-
off.
He sounds shit.
At least Wayne wants him. Get rid of him.
4 tries in 4 games. Oh, no, that was what they
That was what
conceded.
the Knights are
How many
conceding.
try involvements does
9
he have?
try involvements in the last 5 games.
He sounds shit.
No, he
out.
sounds
Terrible.
shit, dude. Let's
I
fuck
can
him
see
off.
why. I can see why fucking Seabold doesn't like him.
Yeah.
Seabold a very astute coach.
Yeah,
as well,
why
so I
Wayne
trust
wants him. No,
his
that's
opinion.
great.
Well, exactly. Wayne's over the hill, dude.
Yeah, Wayne doesn't get it.
Seabold's the new Wayne.
Even though Wayne's coaching like 7 teams at once, apparently.
Seabold's the new Wayne, dude.
Yep. Manly going to win this one. That's easy. Hamole furious from being disrespected and dropped from the Origin arena, even though he wasn't really given much of an opportunity to do anything that good. So he's going to score. Tommy Turbo back at fullback, even though that's concerning to me. He's going to score because he didn't score last week. And then Humphreys and a big fuck you to Seabold because he's already signed with South. He is going to break my heart, but hopefully grow my bank balance. So Manly, Hamole, Tommy, Humphreys, 23-26.
Turbo hasn't scored in the last 7 games against the Knights.
Thank you, Rando, for telling me that.
Just in
last.
case you were feeling confident.
I've got Manly 13 plus. This is just a back to basics bet for me this week. Back to basics. Manly 13 plus. Hamole, you want to talk about disrespected. The man is the most damaging back row in his day in the comp. He's been left out of the Origin side. I'm going to just accept it for the good of the state. But under the surface, I'm boiling for my boy Hamole. I think he goes out there and fucking rampages. And then Tommy Talau, who just won't stop scoring this season. 10.45, put them all together. I'm happy with it.
I'd like that bet too.
I'm happy with it.
10.45 is nice. It's a nice price.
It's a great price.
Tommy Talau will score a try.
100%.
Well, he's in the centres though, isn't he? Not that the centres
Left
just
centre.
Do you think he will play? Do you think Turbo plays fullback this week?
I don't know why you wouldn't just put Lehigh there, bruh.
I reckon they will. I reckon they'll play Turbo in the centres. Tommy.
Why
Talau on the
didn't
wing.
they, Roo, in your esteemed opinion, why didn't they really throw any shape at fucking the Cowboys with Tommy out the back? Like, sure,
Great question.
play him at fucking in the centres, but then when we're attacking, like, maybe just move him to fullback for like one fucking set.
I'll be honest with you. When that game started, I knew you'd triple stake Tommy. Just seeing him move in the first 10 minutes, I felt safe as houses. He's nowhere near 100% in my opinion. He doesn't look.
Well, he's
like
like nervous.
yeah, he looks,
but he's
You're not coming back with a hammy if you're not 100%, but it's about mentals with the fucking
for sure.
hammy.
But if he the way that he played and the way that he moved, I cannot believe in week 2 after telling everyone centre's the spot to get him playing footy, they're moving him to fullback again. I'm not buying it. I don't reckon.
Yeah, why is it 1 week after the whole?
You know what, dude? I might have to remove him.
So
for
you
that
reckon?
reason. I
So
don't
you
trust
reckon?
that.
So you reckon Lehigh to fullback, Tommy to centre, and then Talau to the wing.
Yeah, where they've played all year.
I'm going to
just
switch.
makes
I'm
more
going to
sense.
switch
It
Tommy
does
and
make
Lehigh
sense.
out. Odds will change. I'm going changing Tommy
Makes
for
sense.
Lehigh.
Makes a lot of sense.
100%.
It does.
Surely, as Manly fans, you don't want to risk Turbo at fullback. Like if you've got all
I
this
don't.
evidence to suggest last week, don't play him at fullback. When he comes out and looks pretty slow and like nervous, whatever the hell it is, sure. But I can't believe they're throwing him at fullback. I don't buy it.
You're not buying it?
He's not. He's not buying it.
Rue not buying it.
He's not buying it.
I've just switched Tommy for Lehigh. You now get 23.96. Huge change in the odds there.
Boys, you've bullied me relentlessly about Kai Pearce-Paul.
Yes, we have, and for good reason.
Yep, which is fair. This
You
is the
brought it on
week.
yourself.
You've excited us with the
you
next
said-
Sonny Bill Williams.
Yeah.
I know.
We didn't bully you at all, cunt.
It's just that it's a big
That's
call.
something that's it. Yeah, like throw the bully card out, mate. You fucking brought that.
It'd be
all on
like
yourself.
saying a bloke take a couple of fucking wickets over in England and goes the next Shane Warne. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is he? Great. Not even in England. Like somewhere even shitter because the English can play cricket, but the English can't play rugby league.
well, true. You know, maybe he's taking a couple on an AstroTurf out in Dubbo, and then Big Roo's going,
This guy's
it's
a double
Warnie's
Sonny
come
Bill.
back.
KP is showing up on Sunday afternoon to 4 Pines. He's going to van
shit on
down,
him.
kick
Yeah.
the fucking door in, and he's going to cross at
What's he
$6.
paying? $6.
They finally pushed him out,
Yeah.
as he should. He should have scored last week. Elliot Whitehead
Why don't you
took the
triple stake
intercept.
that, you pussy?
He's already done
I
it.
know. Fuck your Kinney on off and triple stake that. Why don't you have
can do
some
a
real
couple.
nuts? He's already done 2.
Oh, has he?
He went against us in the Rabbitohs.
Yeah.
Fuck your Kinney on off and have a go, you pussy.
Kai Pearce-Paul, $6. He crosses this week.
Triple
This is the
staking?
one. I can't. I'm already.
Well, you could change your Kinney on though if you wanted to.
That's bad juju. Kai Pearce-Paul, $6. He's crossing at Brookvale to break your hearts. Love that.
That will be a fucking funny thing if that happens.
Sebo's triple though.
Yeah, look, this is going to come back and bite me like it always does. When
Never going unders
when I
again.
go unders, but at least
I'm surprised you've gone unders here.
No, but like I won't go unders again when it's a dumb reason to go unders. Where everyone thinks they've outthought the room. Every single person, like, nah, man, it's unders because it's a bit rainy or the football field's a bit small. Everyone, the bookies know that's what you guys are all talking about. So it's already priced in, you fucking idiots. So when you think you outsmart the room with unders, but I just don't like the 49, 50 points has kind of been the average total points for most games. Watching these two teams last week, I'm like, I'm not sure where the points come from. When you take out DCE, who basically sets up Saab, and then like Hamole's, he's damaging, but he's like, he needs DCE there. Tommy's nowhere near fit. Like, the Knights couldn't, like, gee, I hope Will Price is playing because, like, they can't seem to score a point. They don't seem to want to score. Take out
Price
KP,
play?
take out the centers, like, and the
Price,
line's
he's
still
lucky to get a star
49 and a
last week.
half.
Fuck me.
It's still 49 and a half. I don't know where the points come from. It's gonna. I bet you now it's going to be the scoreline's going to be 50 to 40 or something like that. But like this seems ridiculous. Tripling the unders. Stay away from reasons where you think you've outsmarted the room. This isn't an outsmart the room thing. It's just
Feels like you're trying to outsmart the room.
no. It's like it's the same price as what it normally. The totals are the same price as what they normally are.
Are you not by definition trying to outsmart the room?
No, it's more of like. I don't understand where the points come from. That's not that saying that is not going, hey, wait a second, I think I've come up with a genius thing. That's just like a clear, obvious thing. It's not going, nah, man, it's fine.
I'll say this: if Will Price replicates his form from last Sunday, you're a sniff.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll have another 15, 20 errors in him.
I reckon I've tripled like 3 or 4 overs in a row, and it's like 2 up, dude. You can't keep going. I'm feeling there's a vibe. I've been going heads. I'm going tails on this one.
Okay.
And just keep fucking climbing because at the moment I haven't gotten out of that bat cave prison that he's in, but I'm like at that. I've just taken off the safety net. You know what I mean?
So you're trying to climb out. Well, no, you're ready to climb.
I'm ready to do the jump.
Because you can't jump with the rope.
Yeah, I've taken the rope off because if I get this, like I'm fucking back. You know, I was running out of money.
I was just thinking about it before. I'm like, you've come in like 35, 40 units over the last 5 weeks. Like,
he's
it's fucking insane.
And again, the Bunnies are winning.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
like,
you are pegged to the bunny.
I've had
He's
5
pegged to
positive
the
weeks in
bunny.
a
He
row.
loves getting pegged.
You're pegged.
He loves getting pegged.
All right.
Lippy, Turbo Marju, sub 2 plus 15.33. That's the round.
Beautiful. Let's get to the unit scoopers.
I've got Gagai in the Rabbitohs game. This new kid, Lob, who I've heard a lot about. 2 minutes. Tigers. Yeah. 2 minutes tall. 2 minutes tall. Jaden Campbell, Ezra Mam, Hamala Elakawatu, 74-78. Is that an Akai? Is that what is that?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's an acai or whatever the fuck it is.
An acai?
It is. Yes, it is. 5. I've got Jai Gray, Dave Fafita, Ezra Mam, and Hamole, 42-78.
See, I just reckon my unit scooper is the best one this week.
Okay.
Because I've got more
Get
odds
off
than you,
yourself.
and I'm going Jai and Cody, a fullback, and Cody, he may as well not have a position, just wherever the ball bounces, that's where he's at. And then Keeney, a fullback, Campbell playing at 6, but just if they turn into like a demolition of the Eels,
It's
like
great.
that gets 57-48. This other guy like Tom, he's got forwards in there who
This
don't
could
have
be-
the,
I mean,
you know,
you-
like Ezra.
He's
Miller,
rolling.
like-
He's rolling.
He's rolling.
Kids rolling.
It's 4 fucking backs, playmakers,
Kids rolling.
spine players.
He's rolling. Ruse
57-48.
Yeah, Ruse
But on the
nervous.
surface, he looks calm and ready.
Are you nervous on that one, Ruse?
Drop
Yeah,
bombs.
mum spaghetti stuff. He's
Yeah,
getting to
that's
me.
a good bet. That is a good bet. Fuck, it's hard to do.
Is that a mum spaghetti bet or what? Is
All
that a
right.
spag bowl?
I've gone the Bunnies. I've taken a plus 7.5 start. I've got the Knights plus 14.5, getting about $1.50 for that, which is great. I've got the Sharkies to win without Nico. And then I've got Keeney and Mariner. It was only $17, and I kept on throwing other legs in there, but I feel pretty confident on this one. So I'm just going to swallow this 17 units, move on to the next, boys.
Okay.
And the Lippy, Saab, Turbo, Gagai, White, and Katoa, Jojo, Fafita, 65-24. Lot to happen. Rank bet.
Troy's done all right. He's had a couple in there, but overall, I'd say pretty gross from Troy. For a man that's, Troy's a bit of Troy seems like a working class man. Blue denim in his veins.
Yeah.
Working
He's a
class
working class man.
Shit bets.
Yep.
Not that I can talk. All right, let's get to the hot seat. Where we are at currently with the hot seat, punters and dribblers.
2 to win.
Rue's in there.
2 to win.
If Rue hits it this week, I'm out. And then if he's out, if Rue fucks it this week, it's all on Sebo. Mm-hmm. And if you fuck it, I trip in. But it's not looking like that way at the moment.
No, wouldn't Eddie?
No.
Yep.
I'm out.
You're out.
Eddie's out. Anyway, let's get to Rue with his hot seat bet.
All right, I find myself back where I belong, the only one to get a hot seat bet right all year, which is absolute fucking shambles. I will remain the only one to get a bet all year because I'm going the next 2 on the trot to win my second hot seat in a row. Just need to hold off a miracle like Tom again to take it home, get a baggy green for the season. I am looking this week. The Bunnies, they take on the Dolphins. I do think the Dolphins are a sniff to upset the boys who have triple staked, but I'm going to take the Bunnies plus 13.5. It's just too many points. You're getting like $1.40 for that. And then the Newcastle Knights, taking on the Seagulls without DCE. I know the Knights are missing troops, but they don't tend to get blown out, the Newcastle Knights. I think they show up to Brookvale. They compete in this game. As I said, Kai Pearce-Paul will score, so it's really plus 20.5 in this game. Knights plus 14.5, $1.99 this week. It's buy round footy. You got to play eyes up. You got to be smart. I'm taking those 2 big lines there. I'm confident on this one. It gets in, and I will be back here next week playing for $1,000 and, without early crowing myself, in my opinion, a baggy green. See you next week.
It's a smart play.
Let's just go here. Yeah. Okay, so Bunnies plus 13.5, Knights plus 14.5.
So you're adding extra
He's
coverage.
legged up with the hot seat. I mean, it's different. I don't think we've ever made a rule where you can't do that. It doesn't need to just be one bet, does it?
No, it doesn't. But there's something about play on now.
No, if we put a line in the sand, I'm happy to change it.
No, play on now, but
play
on the
it's in
final
there.
leg, it needs to be a clear one game so we can get to head. You know what I mean? Like...
So that it can be like down to the final round.
Well, for content, you just want to make it one leg.
No.
Play up. No, just the final game.
Because Manly fucking
it's a smart
beat you
bet.
by more
It's a
than,
smart bet.
Yeah, but Manly win by fucking more than 14.
Just final game, I reckon. But that's it's a smart
It's
bet.
interesting.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
It's tactical.
Yes, it is tactical. It's a nice tactical one.
Yeah, but I think Manly hump.
Yeah, Manly hump. That's where he's in trouble.
mean anything.
No, so that's okay. All right, punters and dribbles. Well, that's us for another week. What a show.
What a show.
What a show.
Incredible show.
Incredible show. Shout out to Neds for all of their support. We love you, Neds. Shout out to you people at home. Rue, Rando, Sebo, Eddie, everyone. Tobler, behind the scenes, Cody doing the fucking graphics.
Wrap it up, mate.
See you next week.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.